Hey you! Welcome back to another diary entry. Join me as we'll be flying from the heart of Siberia to the golden savannah of Africa. I got to the airport 2.5 hours before my departure and I did my check-in. Thank God there are not a lot of people because my flight was early morning and the queue was short. My first flight was from Krasnoyarsk to Novosibirsk and it was only an hour 25 minutes. And hello Novosibirsk, that was at 6:10 at Tomacheva Airport. Oh my goodness, S7 has a new baby. Take a look at her. Hold on, it's actually two babies. How cool. Second flight from Novosibirsk to Moscow. Here we go. That is our first meal: cucumbers with cheese, a bun, an omelette with sausages, some green tea, and for dessert, I guess, we had, I don't know what this is, touchdown Moscow, 8:51, Dombodedova Airport, and here comes Kesa.
Luana sa focus yan. Karlu na kana ko focus yan. It's giving Zimbabwe.
I'd realized that I didn't take enough snacks with me to take home, and I'd asked her to bring me some snacks, and she did me the best favor ever. There's absolutely nothing I hate like having to go through security checkpoints or border control checkpoints at airports. So instead of going into that green zone, I was just standing here and procrastinating, but I eventually had to do it and get my passport stamped as I officially leave Russia. I had made a reservation at Horizon Lounge where I had early dinner and I took a shower before my third and longest flight. I will be very honest with you guys, I'm not a huge fan of this lounge. The food is not very tasty and it's not very aesthetic. I prefer the lounge at VKO, and I picked a juice box because everything they had was alcoholic. I didn't want to have alcoholic drinks, so I stuck to a juice box. Now 8 hours 20 minutes of flying from Asia to Africa. We had 2 meals on the flight, breakfast and dinner. This was our dinner, which was very good. It looked and tasted good, but the breakfast definitely topped it off. The fruits were fresh and the croissant was also fresh. The juice was super fresh. Oh my goodness, it's almost a day later from my first flight and I can finally say touchdown Ethiopia. FYI, a fun fact, this was my first time stepping foot in Ethiopia, so it is super exciting for me. Lang ga re ngwanyana nna ipha bothale ne ke batla go chargisa phone mme go sena hang ka nnang teng, so I had to sit on this bag and get my phone charged. Now here I was about to board my flight from Addis Ababa, Ethiopia to Victoria Falls, Zimbabwe. It looked like a busy morning, but I'm quite sure it was the usual morning for the employees here in Addis Ababa airport. And the sky, oh my goodness, the temperature was pretty warm, but the sky was grey, which was quite interesting for me to see. And very unusual, I will be very honest. Now, for this particular flight, I was allocated a seat in the middle aisle. I was not excited about it until check-in was complete and I was the only person in my row. Quite exciting. Now, I grabbed some magazines from the seat pocket in front of me, Salamta, and Sheba. The girl on the Sheba magazine is definitely the girl she thinks she is. She definitely ate. So I browsed through the magazine to keep myself busy for time being, and I read through Salmanta. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it well, and it was an interesting read. So right after departure, we were served with some Ethiopian snacks and fresh orange juice. Then about an hour later, we were served with brunch. This meal was not fresh and it looked and tasted bad. It had an aftertaste. The dessert had a lot of lactose, so this meal was really nothing exciting to write home about. After 4 hours, 40 minutes of flying, we finally landed in Victoria Falls International Airport in Zimbabwe. Initially, I thought that we're all going to depart from the flight, then board into a new flight or another flight an hour after stopover. But no, we were told that if your final destination is BOTSWANA, then stay on the flight. So those whose final destination was Victoria Falls departed. A cleaning crew came in to clean, and then a few minutes later, new passengers boarded. And it was giving bus vibes, but okay, whatever. And I'm finally home. You guys have no idea how excited I was to be finally finally stepping on home ground. I felt so happy and super light. The atmosphere, it definitely changed.